White liberal woman fatigue.
I experience a lot of climate anxiety. Like,
What? Is it gonna rain? Is it gonna snow?
I'm not okay.
We know.
Everybody's saying, what radicalized you? What radicalized you? I don't know. My mommy told me to be a good person.
In this video, we're going to be looking at some examples of this, such as a waitress and a photographer who refused to give service to MAGA, and also a teacher who is teaching her students that Donald Trump is Hitler. And then we have a woman freaking out about how much she hates a certain very popular political commentator. So this video is going to put your emotional control to the test. Will we be able to stay calm while watching these liberals rant? Let's find out. Please make sure that you are subscribed. Starting with Exhibit A.
What a day, what a week. We had a guy come in today wearing a fucking MAGA hat, and I walked away from the register, and I said, nope, not waiting on him, not handing him food, not making him food, absolutely not. Yeah, I have a red shirt on, but it's my work shirt, and my company's on the side, but other than that, I don't think I really own any red shirts. It's all dark.
What?
But I'm like, no. And honestly, anytime anyone does walk in with a hat like that on, I walk away. I don't care if I get written up. I don't care. If you have the balls to wear that around, especially with everything that's been going on lately, you're a fucking idiot. And I'm not going to wait on you. It's not going to happen.
With everything going on, our cities are getting cleaner, our country's safer. It is seriously so overwhelming. I don't know how somebody could support that. On a side note, why do liberal women always act like they are so exhausted? As if they have been working so hard and life is just so difficult and they're just always complaining. That bothers me. I'm not angry about it. Okay, I still have my cool. But maybe, just maybe, this girl will make me lose it. Let's find out.
Hello. To answer your question on why I wouldn't want to take money from a MAGA person, I don't really want their money, and it's not worth it. And to me, you know, my job, I spend all day with couples shooting weddings, and I'm involved, you know. I'm there for their values, I'm there for their union, I meet their family, and I personally don't want to spend my time with people that talk about immigrants in nasty ways, because I'm a daughter of an immigrant. I don't want to be around people that talk about women in a gross way, or queer people, because I am a queer woman. And yeah, I don't do
Wow, she really marks all the boxes.
business with people that they don't really align on their values, which is why I have my values on my website.
This is so funny. So she is in the wedding photography business, and conservatives are more likely to be married than liberals are. So I don't know if this is going to help her business that much. Also, how can you claim to fully understand the values of a certain group if you refuse to ever even be around them? Okay, hopefully this next girl will make a little bit more sense.
Break up with your Republican boyfriends. Ladies, I don't think you understand the amount of social capital that you hold. By continuing to date these Republican men or not political or didn't vote guys, you are inadvertently supporting this movement with, one, your body and your affection, and two, not allowing these men, usually who I'm speaking on, men, to understand the consequences of their actions. They voted against you. They voted against your body. They voted against your rights. And here we are, I'm saying we because I used to be guilty of it too, supporting and getting into relationships with the people that hold these values deeply.
How can somebody consider it a value to end the life of a human being? And you're saying you shouldn't be with these men that value human life because it's not your body and it's not a right to murder.
Even if they say that they didn't vote or they're not into politics, there is no such thing anymore. Either you're about what's going on or you're vehemently against it. I just feel like I wish I could go back and tell 22-year-old me, like, it's not worth being in a relationship with someone who sees the world so differently than you, who votes against you so severely. It's never worth it.
So the whole point of this video was actually to promote her merch. This is very insane. To say that you should completely rule out more than half of the population, I think is very drastic because there's really good men out there and odds are a lot of them are Republican and dating is already so difficult for a lot of women. So telling them to completely rule out so many good men is pretty messed up. Quick pause because I think that this lady would want liberal women to date someone like this, maybe?
This is breaking news, and this has been confirmed by numerous workers at multiple Mexican restaurants across the country. Just so you know, anyone wearing a MAGA hat, MAGA shirt, or bragging about President Trump at a Mexican restaurant, the workers are spitting in their food. Yep,
What?
just so you know, if you're a MAGA representative, if you got the hat, the shirt, or you're talking about how you love
Representative.
Donald Trump, workers, Mexican workers across the country are spitting in their food.
Honestly, this guy and the last girl would make an incredible pair. Also, why are so many white liberal women teachers?
Today's August 12th, and it is our second day of school. I teach high school. I teach U.S. history. And it is getting to the point that I already am not sure what I'm going to say about some of the stuff that is going on.
Maybe don't. I remember being in high school and when teachers, in a private high school, by the way, but we would have some liberal teachers and they just always had to push their political agenda. And it's like, why?
Because if you don't know teenagers, these kids are very aware of what is going on and they want to talk about it and they want to understand why these things are happening and they are truly worried. And it's hard to prevent them from drawing certain conclusions when you look at things from a historical context. When I know full well that we're going to spend a lot of time talking about World War II, and they're very interested in it. They're very interested in learning about Hitler. The gravity of me being their high school history teacher is not lost on me. I can really impact how they see our country and how they understand history, and I know how important that was for me as a student and even as an adult. There's still things I find out all the time that I was never taught, and I'm a history teacher, and I'm still learning new things about American history all the time. But if you look at what is happening right now in a historical lens, we are undeniably following certain patterns and repeating certain historical I don't even like to say it.
I feel like I'm in her class right now and I'm already daydreaming. I just want to sleep. Our country is repeating the past that wasn't even our past, but I look for connections wherever I want and I paint history however I want because that is my duty as a wonderful history teacher who never stops learning.
It seems like if we are not already there, we are getting closer and closer to some kind of breaking point.
Why is she acting like her students want her to teach them all the parallels between Trump and Hitler more than she wants to do it? Because clearly she's the one who's more excited about that, and she acts like she has some type of little secret that she's not sure if she should share with them, but the students are just dying to know. Stop. The students already know that Trump gets all of these insults thrown at him all the time. Okay, you're not presenting something new.
Everybody's saying, what radicalized you? What radicalized you? I don't know. My mommy told me to be a good person. I don't know. That's what I did. What did everybody else fucking do?
Oh my. Okay, if there's one video that makes you a little tense and scared, it'd be this one. This has to be some type of version of 5-year-old stuck in 20-year-old's body.
Saying what radicalized you? What radicalized you? I don't know. My mommy told me to be a good person.
I think this is the effects of watching too much TikTok. I've actually seen videos that say it causes some type of Tourette's where people are just, I'm not being mean. I'm just observing.
I don't know. That's what I did. What did everybody else fucking do?
It would be so funny if I made videos like that. I'm just like, hey guys. Kind of sad. Just wanted to quickly remind you about the live Q&A coming up this Friday on the Patreon. I would love for you to join us. The link is in the description. On with the video. It's a little sad.
I hate Charlie Kirk. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him.
Wait, why does this woman have the same exact behavior pattern of just, and then just screaming?
I hate Charlie Kirk. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him.
Okay.
Or I don't know if people think it's quirky. Glamorizing mental illness is maybe the thing. I find it really funny that Kamala Harris's stepdaughter or Tim Walz's daughter, they believe that we care about their political opinion because they have a relative who was in politics.
I feel disgust at what's going on in the world around genocides, the loss of rights, the loss of healthcare, the just general fear that everyone has surrounding affordability, their lives, their livelihood, like everything. It's just, it feels so big. I think everything with the environment is really fucking getting to me. And it is I experience a lot of climate anxiety. Like,
What?
a lot of us do. It's not funny. It's just...
It is funny. It's frankly hilarious that you have climate anxiety. Is it gonna rain? Is it gonna snow? Is it gonna get too hot 200 years from now?
Like, it's one of those things, it's not funny, but you just like nervous laugh about it because it's scary. It is.
I'm hysterically laughing at the fact that you have climate anxiety.
All of these things are happening, and
All these things. Guys, seriously, climate anxiety, you should be concerned. If you do not have the ability to look around life and point out everything that is negative or anything that could possibly make you feel scared or make you feel concerned, then you are not a productive human being. Apparently, in Kamala Harris's stepdaughter's eyes. I'm sorry, but you live in America, and there's a million gazillion reasons to be grateful. And even if Kamala Harris got elected, still, we should try to put our focus on the positive, the things that we can control. You cannot control the weather, but you can control what you do with it. I have climate anxiety and I'm real sad and everybody's so scared. Shut up. It's not about the Trump presidency. It's about you taking control of your own life, no matter who is in office, okay?
It's gonna take us stopping work, okay? Do you guys get that? Like, we have to strike. We have to stop paying our bills. We have to stop.
One of my favorite quotes is, "You cannot get rich by demand."
This insanity. None of us are okay. And I would just like to end this video by reminding you that every single problem that we are facing in the United States of America and in the rest of the world could be solved by billionaires. They could solve every problem that drives people like me insane. They could solve homelessness. They could solve...
Yeah, it's always somebody else's responsibility, right? Why do we constantly look at the world and think that somebody else is going to do it? Somebody else has more money than me. Somebody else has more talents. Somebody else should be doing something about these problems instead of thinking, what could I be doing to help homelessness or children who are hungry and yada, 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 the things that we care about. Also, why has it become such a common thinking for people to think that they should be able to decide how another person spends their money just because they have more of it? This girl has already lost it.
What the fuck is the point of being here?
if we can't have basic, decent human decency, what is the point of being here? Why are you guys okay with black people being murdered and brown people being deported and Asian people having acid thrown in their face and people being starved to death in Palestine? Like, death to you idiots. 'Cause what? What? She agrees. What the f are we doing as humans? Oh my God. I don't get it. I don't get it.
All right, guys, this is the one video that is making me feel the fatigue a little bit, because what are you really supposed to say when somebody just comes up with all of these things and they project all of these ideas onto you about what you believe when none of that is true, but they get extremely upset about it? And it's like, you're getting upset about things that you're making up.
You know, I wasn't going to say anything about this, but I'm just so beyond shocked that it's gotten to this point. I don't even know what else to do. Like, I live in America, and I am scared. I haven't liked this country for a while, but now I'm just beyond in shock.
Bye. Leave then. Go somewhere else, and you'll see what it means to be scared.
We've been losing so many human rights. It's absolutely insane. Like,
all the human
why do people want to
rights.
control each other so much and be so greedy? Like, we are literally all human. Why is that so hard to accept? Why is it that we can't have easy access healthcare? Like, there's fucking basic human things. And why is the living situation so expensive? Like, I can't even get an apartment here for less than like $2,000 a month.
Okay, and whose fault is that? At this point, it seems like to be able to afford America, you have to be earning money, you know? And so if you cannot, maybe the solution would be to find ways to make more money. Not just be like, my life is hard, who's gonna fix this? I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna wait until somebody comes around and makes rent cheaper or something like that. That's not gonna happen. You're gonna be waiting a long time. This is a woman who took action and she wrote a book. That's how she's making money to pay rent. Let's see what the book is about.
And those attacks are why I had to write this book, Why Fascists Fear Teachers. I warn about the dangers of these attacks on knowledge and pluralism, and I spell out the ways we can fight back. And it will be in bookstores in September.
Oh, wow. Dang. She got into Barnes & Noble, maybe. I cannot hate on the hustle. In life, there are things that turn us off and turn us on. And we should know which are which and just get turned on for life. Get motivated. Get the stuff done that you want to do this week. And start out by subscribing to my channel. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.